Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a review video on the new Jaclyn Cosmetics launch of the Bougie Rouge collection. I did pick up one Rouge Romance blush palette and a lip cushion. So if you want to know what these two products look like on my skin tone and if I like them or not, then please keep on watching. But before we get on with the video, don't forget to subscribe and push your bell notifications to notify you whenever I upload a new video. And if you want to follow me on any of the social medias, I'll have that floating somewhere on the screen, as well as linked down below the description box. So yeah, without further ado, let's get on with the video. So I picked up two products from our new launch Bougie Rouge collection. I got the lip cushion right here, and I got it in the shade One and Only. And then I also got the blush palette, and this one is the Rouge Romance, because I know she came out with two blush palettes, and the other one's called the Rouge Affair, and this is the Rouge Romance. The reason why I got the Rouge Romance is because I'm more of like an orangey, like almost like a reddish orangey blush wearer. I feel like a lot of the pink colors don't really look good on my skin tone, in my opinion, so I didn't get the Rouge Affair. The Rouge Romance does have pink colors in it as well, but I like that there was like a couple of like orangey and red and kind of coral colors. So I'm going to show it to you. So this is what the Rouge Romance palette looks like. I thought it's a little washed out on camera because of my lights, but I thought that this was it's a very good color scheme for my skin tone, so that's why I picked it up. And then for the One and Only lip cushion, this is what the component looks like. It just says Jaclyn, and it's like a matte packaging, and I think that the color of the packaging is the color that's inside. But yeah, so I think I did my full face of makeup, but without blush and lips, obviously, because I'm going to be using both of these products. So let's go. I am going to be using a blush brush. This brush is from SL Miss Glam. I will also have a link down below to the products that I'm using, that I'm reviewing for this video, if you want to go check that out in the description box. Alright, so for my look today, it's kind of like orangey. So I think orangey and pinky, I think I'm going to mix the colors Boudoir, which is kind of like a coral pink, and mix it with Tea Room, which is the bright orange. And the reason why I'm mixing is because I have like a pinky orangey color going on with my eyeshadow, so I thought that this would look really pretty together. So I'm going to bring you a little closer so you can see. Okay, so I do have highlighter on right now. If you're curious, I'm wearing the MAC Oh Darling highlighter. But so I'm just going to go in and just go into both of them, mix them. So there isn't any kickback at all, actually. Well, actually no, there's a little bit of powder, but it's not like crazy. Oh, you can't even see it. Doesn't have crazy fallout, but it does have a little bit. And as you can see, my brush is fully coated. Okay, we're gonna start on this shape. Ooh. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, 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 oh no. Light hand. Use a light hand, people. Oh my lord. You can't really tell, but oh no. Oh no. I look like, oh no, it's so pigmented. Oh snap. Oh lord. I needed to calm it down with that. Oh. It looked like I got slapped in the face. Oh no. Okay, so we're gonna do that and then go into the other side. Oh child. Okay, so duly noted, these are very, very pigmented, so probably start off with a very light hand and then build it up, because it can get a little crazy. Now, in my opinion, I feel that me being a darker skin complexion, it works out perfectly just fine, and I look like a clown. It definitely is very, very pigmented. Very, very, like, look at that! Oh no. You guys, this is very pigmented, which I personally think is a good thing. It's just, you know, you just gotta be careful. You just gotta be careful, okay? Especially if you're a lighter complexion than me. This palette is going to be very, very pigmented and bam on your skin, okay? Now, personally for me, I'm not sure. I feel like based on the pigmentation, even if you are a darker complexion than me, I feel like most of these colors will work. The only colors that I feel like wouldn't work if you are a darker complexion than me, and even just me, I feel like the color Pretty Posh might be a little bit too light. This is Pretty Posh right here. It's kind of like a mauvey baby pink color. So I have a feeling that I won't be going into this by itself very often, but the good thing about this palette is I feel like I can just like mix it up. If this is a little bit too dark for a look that I'm doing, I can just put my brush into both of them and mix it together. But yeah, so this is what it looks like. Let me turn down the brightness for you guys to see. Like I said, I did go a little ham with the blush because I didn't know that it was that pigmented, but I feel like it looks really, really nice. It is matte if you it is matte if you didn't know already. But yeah, the blushes are matte. It doesn't have any shimmer to them, and personally for me, I don't like shimmery blushes anyway because I wear highlight, so I don't need two shimmery things all over my face. But in my opinion, this is a definite 10 out of 10 in my book. I feel like this palette, the colors are amazing, and it's very, very pigmented. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the Juvia's Place Saharan blush palette. Now the Juvia's Place Sahara blush palette does come with highlighters as well, like up there, but in terms of like layout and the size of the pans, it's very similar. Obviously the Juvia's Place doesn't have a mirror, but it's very similar, and I feel that the pigmentation that that Juvia's Place has is also in with the Jaclyn Cosmetics Bougie Rouge collection as well. So if you were wanting to get a new blush palette, or if you liked the colors of the blushes that are in these palettes, I would highly suggest picking them up because I think they're a very good purchase. Here, let me show you swatches of all of the colors. Just to mention that swatching these blushes isn't really going to tell you much about how they work on your cheeks. I'm just going to show you what they look like against my skin tone, not about if they're patchy or if they're not patchy, because again, they're blushes, not eyeshadows. So the first color that I'm going to put my finger in is Boudoir. So this is Boudoir, very, very pigmented. And then we're going to go into Tea Room, which is an orange shade. This is Tea Room. Don't mind my swatching. I suck at swatching. And then now I'm going to go into this shade called Tempting. And it's like a pinky color. This is Tempting. Next we're going to go into Fancy Pants. So I feel like very good and pigmented for someone of my complexion or even a little darker. So next one I'm going to try is Pretty Posh. Now this is the one that I'm kind of worried about, that it's not going to be as pigmented as the other ones. So this one is Pretty Posh. Now it does show up on my skin and it does look nice, but personally for me, it's a little too light for me to wear it as blush. So I would probably just mix Fancy Pants with Pretty Posh to get like a customized color to work with my skin tone. But there's Pretty Posh. And then the last color is called Ever After. Very, very vibrant reddish pink, which is right there. So these are the two rows of the palettes. Like I said, As you can tell, I feel like Pretty Posh might be the one shade that I might not be wearing it by itself, but all the other ones I can wear alone and it'll look just fine with my skin tone. Okay, so the next item that I'm going to try out is the lip cushion. Now the lip cushion, I think it's like a matte. It says it's like a mousse texture. So it says, get rich creamy lip color in blushing hues with an ultra lightweight blurring finish. So I have never tried a liquid lipsticks that was in this type of texture. So it's gonna be very interesting to me. So I did get the shade One and Only, and it is like a regular liquid lipstick. It does have a scent, but it kind of smells like cocoa butter a little bit. This is what it looks like. It looks very, very pigmented and very thick actually. So when it says lightweight, I'm very surprised, but I will try it on. Okay, so now I'm going to apply it to my lips. Whoa. Oh. Whoa. So this is what it looks like on the lips. So on the lips, I will say it's very, very lightweight, but it's a very different type of formula. So the way that I can explain it, it kind of reminds me of like if you took a lip tint and decided to make it like 10 times thicker and thicker, that's what this is. Because you can definitely, I don't know if you can tell on camera, but you can, even after me doing a couple layers on my lips, you can still see my lips peeking through. And it was so thick and kind of matte that I felt like I was just dragging it on my lips. It was just so, it almost felt as if I was taking like the blushes from here, like a powder, and trying to apply it to my lips by swiping. And I know that sounds terrible and like very drying, but that's what it is. That's what it is to me. That's just so very interesting. It doesn't look bad. It really doesn't. It's just the initial putting it on was just a hassle. Like it wasn't very pleasant to apply it. I will say, if you have dry lips like me, if you are prone to having dry lips, I will stay away from this product. Unless you don't, like, I probably would say put as much Vaseline or do like a lip scrub right before you use this, because if you have really dry lips, it's just gonna be a worse time for you trying to apply it, and it's not gonna look pretty, in my opinion. So if I was to give it a review, I would probably give this a 6 out of 10, unfortunately. The reason why I'm giving it a 6 out of 10 is because like I said, it's very unpleasant to try and apply it. It's just not creamy, it's not easy, it's none of that. Like, it's very, very hard to apply. Second, the reason why I'm giving it a 6 out of 10 is because personally for me, I know that it said it was going to be like a blush texture, but I thought that it could be buildable, but it's not. It's still like you put it on and it's still kind of like that flush of a color. So it's similar to a lip tint. Now I will say though, she was right. Jaclyn was right. This is very lightweight. Like, I can't feel it at all right now on my lips. So that is a good thing. So I just personally, for me, I didn't like the application, and I personally don't really like the look of how it looks on me, even after going through the struggle of applying it. Now, if you're, like I said, if you like the way that looks, if you like your natural lips peeking through the liquid lipstick, then I would suggest it. If you have dry lips, stay away from this. But yeah, so those are my reviews of both the blush palette and the lip cushion. Actually, let me see if it transfers. So it does transfer. Ew, that was a wet one. So it does transfer, but not like a lot, but it does transfer. So that was everything that I wanted to talk about for the 2 products that I picked up from this Bougie Rouge collection. I know that she had more products in this launch, but honestly, none of them really sounded too appealing to me. I just wanted to test the waters a bit and see if I liked them. So yeah, and I'm kind of happy I did that, because obviously I liked one product and I really didn't like the other product. So I'm happy I didn't waste any more money than I had already did. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and comment down below which one of these items would you be willing to try and pick up, or if you picked up her other items, leave that down below. I'm very curious. But yeah, subscribe if you haven't already, and I cannot wait to see you guys next time.